You sound like a man that's just disappointed and disillusioned.
Yeah, I need something to spark me back. You know? You make choices and you think, all the ducks are in a row. There they are, all lined up. And then all of a sudden, someone shoots a gun 1.5 miles off, and that little crack sends them off in different places. And you gotta find them in an order. You find a duck that's too soon, like a wife. And then you get children, and you find those ducks. Before you found the first duck, you know the first duck you should find in a line of ducks? Is a purpose. And I'm just breathing air and chewing food until the day I die.
That doesn't sound like much of a purpose to me.
So, Barbara Machiavelli, what do you think that I should do in my circumstances?
I think you've been really devoted to your wife. You've spent 2 years taking just care of her. I think you need to start thinking about you and your children. You know, the future's really important. I feel like maybe I've overstated mine.
That latch, I keep telling y'all. That was a wonderful party, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, I hope we throw another one. We should start doing that every month.
Yeah, there's just a lot of dancing.
Well, that's what you do at a party, George. What are you, silly?
I don't know, I like to find a cozy chair and hope people don't see me.
It looked like you were having a good time now.
Oh, I certainly was. Can't say that I found what I was looking for, but I did have a good time. It was quite a party, quite a shindig, as they say down here.
Milo,
Yes, George.
what is your good book? Someone's bringing a party with them.
Please don't play the phonograph in the middle of the afternoon.
This is easy. Sometimes she puts on music.
Well, I had enough music for the day. You know, you have to take everything in moderation.
What does the good book say about lost causes?
Well, it does say that the Lord helps him who helps himself.
I was afraid of that.
I think it's good advice. I think it means you should never give up.
Never give up on what?
Anything, George.
Dreams or a marriage? Because those two things are diametrically opposed.
Not if you have the right woman.
Well, I find myself in a present circumstance where the right woman is upstairs mistakenly playing a phonograph.
I'm going to go find her.
George, I came by to talk to you about something.
Tell me it's about your affection for my wife.
Absolutely not, George. That would be a sin. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. I'm sure you've heard that one.
Yeah. I
No,
wish I
I-
coveted her more.
George, I just wanted to ask you how it is that you knew when you met your wife that she was the one.
Okay, what I'm going to say to you now is the answer I'm about to give you, you should treat as if it's the opposite of what you should do.
Reverse psychology, I see where you're going. Okay.
Well, I've just gone astray, and I think if you follow my path, you will end up in astray with me. I got enraptured by a pair of eyes and a pair of legs, a pair of sadness. I thought I was going to fix this little sad bird who was raised in some sad home with people that didn't care for her, and that I was going to throw so much love at it and so much passion that I would fix her little bucket with a hole in it. But you know what happens with a bucket with a hole in it? Doesn't matter how much you throw in it. It just empties out. And then you know what you end up with? Nothing in your bucket. So I would say to you, find someone happy. Because you can't fix people. You can only suffer them.
Well, I understand what you are saying, George, and I would say that maybe if you had mended the bucket instead of just throwing stuff into it, you might solve the problem.
Had only I thought of that. Had only I taken my metaphor literally and fixed the bucket. What hole should I plug up in my metaphor?
Whatever is missing.
Oh, really?
Listen, George, I will tell you something. I have spent most of my life looking for the one who is for me. I have been a lonely man, and I have been searching and searching and searching, and I see you, and you found someone, and you're still not happy. And I don't know why a man would do that. I don't know why a man would be that way, because for me, it's about finding that one 4-leaf clover in a field of green 3-leaf clovers. That one that stands out, the one that catches your eye, and you see it, and you know that's the one for you.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm happy you have hope, and I hope it keeps you warm in the wilderness. I didn't set out to be unhappy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you had company, George. I just wanted to stop in and make sure everything was in order. I promised that I would do that earlier. And, well, I also forgot my diary, and I'd hate if anyone were to read my diary.
You got your diary.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that in a more private place.
Well, now that you're here, I was wondering if I could speak to you just for a moment about something that happened at the party. And
Yes, my love?
you don't need to leave, George.
George, no.
This is not a secret. It's
I'm sorry, I just saw an escape route.
Well,
it's
Go ahead, I shall be witness to this.
It's quite all right, George. I just wanted to apologize if my approach to you was out of sorts.
oh, well, you only spilled a little bit of punch on me.
I had just a little bit too much of the punch
Yeah,
to drink, and I was not myself. And I just wanted to apologize to you and to make sure that there were no bad feelings.
No, there's no bad feelings. I don't know if there's any feelings at all.
Oh,
It'll be all right.
Quite all right. Quite all right.
I'm so busy with my employment and doing the best I can in this house with George and the missus.
Oh, understood. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that there were no hard feelings and there were no problems. And I've spoken with George and I've spoken with you, and I think that's just about everybody I need to speak to today.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get going, and I hope to see you next week at church. All right, the two of you.
Yes, my love.
Y'all have a nice afternoon.
I'll be
Thank
there.
you.
so Milo expressed an interest in you.
Well, he expressed something. It was mostly punch, but I just don't know if I'm ready, George. I mean, it's been a good 2 years since my beloved departed, and I just have been so busy and consumed with my work that I haven't felt like there's much room for entertaining anything else.
Yeah, I understand.
Just feel so consumed by you and your home. Give me a lot to contemplate.
Are you writing some of these contemplations down in your diary?
Few? Wow. It does help me control myself and my desires.
I stand here just not sure of how honest to be, because you stand before a man conflicted. You know, I've been crass to you more than once, and it just dawned on me when it was expressed that Milo had feelings for you. Well, that I didn't like that.
Really? You didn't like that?
No, I did not like it.
Well,
And
I didn't like it either. I didn't want him thinking that there was any kind of opportunity to be available, and so, if I'm completely honest, George, I tricked him a little. So he'd spill the punch and lose his confidence.
wow, you have a streak to you I did not imagine.
Well, I can be a tiny bit naughty when necessary.
Wow. That particular sentence has whispered imaginations into me. I think you do brighten up this house, and I have noticed a change in the children, and I have been resistant to the joy that exudes from you.
Those children need that. They need it so much.
It just seems like every time we try to be happy, that there's this energy that soaks it up, and it doesn't spill into anywhere.
George, we just gotta come out and say it. Your wife's an agoraphobic. I mean, she's never gonna come out of there. And you're bound to her.
I understand. Look, I'm wrestling with morality and ethics, and these are things that I've always been so good at avoiding. Just sometimes when I come down here and there's energy, what is the future? What can we do? What is there?
The groundwork's been laid. I mean, everybody knows that I come here to work for you. They know that I come in, that I tend to the children, and I help you in your situation. Nothing has to change on the outside.
So we're just gonna live in here, in some clouded kingdom.
We just have to make our insides come out a little bit. Maybe in some quiet moments. My sister was telling me that I live inside of a box. I'm happy in that box. Keep it closed up and tight. I can walk down the street proud, knowing about what I hold inside. I need to know, because I don't think I can work here much longer, knowing that there's this tension between us.
What do you need to know? What do I need to say? Do I need to expose myself as the lech I feel I am in my heart? There are the sins you actually commit and the sins you think about committing, and you judge yourself the same regardless of them. And so I've tried to present myself in something that is undesirable. I exude undesirable all the time, and somehow through all of it, it is clear to me that you see through all of it. And I don't know if I'm ready to have the imaginary sin become the realized sin. Am I that man? Can we be those people?
The Bible said there's no difference than what's in our heart and what we act out in sin. And my late husband, he was so good to me and so kind, so sweet and so nice. But when you're rude to me and you're harsh, it riles me up. I love that bitterness.
Well,
You have no idea how it makes me feel. If I could just work a little harder, if I could just clean a little bit more, then maybe somehow you'd be happy. I love the work.
well, I am a never-ending factory of bitterness. Believe me.
Well, if you wanted me to get down on my hands and knees and clean this floor with a toothbrush, I would.
Once again, you have sparked imaginations. You know you.
Missy, I was just here checking in on the house. sure everything was in order.
Why, that's very kind of you. I do appreciate it.
Can I get you anything while I'm here?
Oh, no. I'm fine, thank you.
Well, you'll see me bright and early in the morning.
Hide those.
Now, why are you going to tell her?
I was getting ready to call the attendant. Of course I do. I'm gonna walk Okay. Yeah. I'm not the No, another one. Yeah, right. I thought it would be right plus something. That could be. You know what?